Hello, everybody. Hello, good morning, afternoon, good evening, and good wig to you all. Hello, my lovelies. How are we doing today? Oh, we have loads of people in. Hello, Dragged Ollie. Hello, Lil Musty. Mizra, thank you for subscribing. Hello, Gorgeous. Hello, Mary Cat. Girly Wigs. Hello, Dana. Hello, Bat. Pipeline. Oh, you've got a special... What does your little you went outside. Hello, everyone. Girly Wigs. The International Federation of Oopsie Daisy. We haven't seen them for a little while, have we? International Federation of Oopsie Daisy. Out of business, some might say. Hello, Tinkhill Bear, Mizra, Spooky Mimi, Speedy Brandon. Hello, Space Spence. Good morning. Gorgeous. Hello, Toxic. Thank you for subscribing, Cret. Thank you very much. Hello, ice makes you melt in a very cool Denmark, 13C. Yes, we don't have 13C today where I am, but it is a little bit cooler, thank goodness. Although we have a looming, god-awful thing coming next Thursday. Don't you know? Hello, Camelumpus. Thank you, Darkflower, for subscribing. Hello. Goodness. Well, my lovelies, this week I think has been a week. There is... There's quite a lot going on in the world, isn't there? There's quite a lot of things that are happening, should we say? The only tea I have to spill this evening is the flopping of Selena STDs on Big Brother. Unfortunately, I have... Piss Girl Dinner! Hello, my love. Thank you for following. I have seen that people are not enjoying Selena's Flop Tina performance on... Big Brother. That took a long time to say that sentence, didn't it? England got third in the World Cup. Awful. Is that something to celebrate? Bronze? I don't feel like celebrating England because they're not celebrating me, so why should I celebrate them? It's getting very problematic. The guidance, the anti-trans guidance is coming in. It did not get voted away. It did not get debated. It did not get... changed in any way, shape or form, and it will be coming in on August the 5th. So effectively, I shall not be coming back to the UK, potentially ever. Fun. So, unfortunately, yes, Miss Ra, the government. Yes, the government of the people has decided that I am not a worthy person. So, therefore, no. Anyway, let's not dwell too much because I will crash and burn with my mental health, shall we? How is everybody else doing? Yes. Aside from having that realization, I do also feel like, I don't know, I'm having a bit of like, not dysphoria, but a bit like, for some reason, this is going to sound insane, I know, but I feel very bald at the moment. And I think it's because my roots are coming in, but I also am like hyper aware of my forehead being bigger than I remember it being. So that's fun, isn't it? I'm having a day. Just having a day. Hopefully it'll go away. Pipeline Girly Wigs. May I say that no one should judge the UK based on the government, not the actual people that live there. Actually nice. Yes, Pipeline, I will say there are pockets of society that are nice, but unfortunately, as long as people will vote for problematic people, I do feel like it is important to also just remain vigilant about the people. It's not everyone always. It's not everyone. And it's just a large percentage of people. Isn't that annoying?
And it wouldn't be in my bijoutier.
It would not be in my bijoutier. After months of taking a break and finally back into drawing. Slightly better news. That is slightly better news. That is good news. Ice makes you melt. I almost was going to cancel the stream today, but I thought, no, I need to do my little bit of Twitch fun. Little bit of Twitch fun, must have it. Play some Pokopia and chill out. I'm currently also editing the little Pyrenees vacation we did for my birthday a couple of weeks ago now. And I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I've taken some lovely photos. I just went, we had like a really lovely moonrise one of the evenings over a mountain. And I just picked up my camera and just went and got some photos of it. And I completely... took it out of my mind. They were so casual. It wasn't like proper setup, like let's make sure all the settings are perfect. It wasn't like a proper artistic setup. It was just quick photos away. And I've just scrolled through the like previews of them and I'm like, oh my god, that's nice. So that's nice. Yes. How was the visit with Louis' brother? It was great. It was really nice. It was Louis' birthday, so we did a lot of like adventuring for Louis' birthday. It was exceptionally hot. So we spent most of the time just sort of sitting in air conditioning and being like, But it was fun. It was fun. We had some delicious food. We ate somewhere new. Where did we eat?
Church.
A place called Coy, and it was lovely. Charlotte Church! Love a bit of Charlotte, girl. So, are we ready to play some Pokopia? I haven't picked it up since the last time that I streamed, actually, which is a few weeks ago now. So, I know that next month, is it next month, the 20th of next month, the DLC comes out for Pokopia. I've kind of reached my limit a bit with Pokopia at the moment because I'm a bit like, okay, thank you for subscribing, Pipefish. Thank you. A Charlotte Church to you all. I don't have a Charlotte Church button on this streaming platform. But yeah, I think I'm going to give Pokopia a little bit of a break until the DLC comes out. And I think next week might play some World of Warcraft. Because I've been really needing some nostalgic hits in my life. Elise Face, thank you so much for the Prime. And thank you so much for the blurb. Did you hear the blurb? Did the blurb sound? Did the blurb sound? I heard the blurb. Did you hear the blurb? She's an old lady. She is, yeah. I am an old lady, yeah. Yes, you got blurped. Okay, good. I've been struggling to
I don't
sleep
have
since
a
being
sugar
laid
daddy.
off.
I've never had a sugar daddy. If I wanted a sugar daddy, yes, I probably could go out and get one because I am what? Sickening. You could never have a sugar daddy because you are not that kind of girl.
That was quite an iconic thing. It's a shame Shangela turned out to be quite a problematic character, but still, pardon you, girls. What was I talking about? Yes, I'm going to give Pokopia a little bit of a break, probably from next week for like 4 weeks or so, until the DLC comes out, because I'm very excited. Very excited to play the Bubbly Basin when it comes out, which I think will be fun. Right, let's head over to the garment. Oh, she's not there. Why is she not there? Where am I going? Hang on. This way? Hello? Oh, she's there! Okay, let me know if for some reason you can't hear anything, if she's dead, or if she's there, but dead. Did I show this off last time? I can't remember if I did. But I've got some new keyboards, and I really like her. Listen, look, everybody. Isn't she nice? She's like a pastel. And she also, hang on, if I touch something, is everything going to go wrong? If I click there and then type B, you might be able to see her. B. She does that? How fun is that? I love that. So cute. And she sounds really creamy. Which is a very unpleasant way to describe a keyboard. Nobody wants a creamy keyboard.
And it wouldn't be in my bijoutier.
And it was in my bijoutier. Right. I can't remember what we're doing, where we're going, what even the tea is. What did I build last time? Was it that awful... A Pokemon is the talk of the town. Head to the Pokemon Center. Is it the same one as last time? Probably not. Find more sparkling ripples. Okay, I would like to do sparkling ripples. I did see someone in the comments said that I do actually need to go and speak to Gimme Ghoul with those, like silver and golden leaves. But I am very upset about the idea of having to interact with that creature, so... The little cafe. I want to have a contest. Should we see what the contest is? Shall we? Pastels. Thank you, little Musty. It was very nice. Yes, it was this little cafe, wasn't it? Do you know, looking at it now, it's not the worst thing I've ever made. I think it needs a pop of colour, perhaps. Maybe we should get some pink. Some pink, from the Skyland Garden. What's it called? Skylark. What's it called? The Sissy's Skyland. Oh, look. She's put herself in timeout. Anyway, let's have a look what's in... the woman, shall we? A nice pink wig! Oh, we got an Eevee stamp. Oh, that's nice. Love an Eevee. Do you know, the other day, Nova's stream came up upon my feed, and on my YouTube, and she was playing Let's Go Eevee, like the Pokemon Let's Go series. I wish they'd done something more with that. I can't believe they just brought out one version and was like, aha, that's it now. I would absolutely love a Let's Go Johto.
Roadkill Cafe. If it's grillable, it's billable.
Roadkill Cafe.
Thank you, A-Plants. I'm sure if it's grillable, it's billable. Oh, that's very where there's blame. There's a woman on the game. Where there's blame. No, what is the actual one? Where there's blame, there's a claim. It's very lawyer. Balloon recipe, absolutely. Absolut fast nicht, girls. I do like a Rowlet. Look at little Rowlet. Very nice. An ocean poster. Oh, see, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Hopefully it's not this big. I wish you could change the size of the posters in this game. That'd be nice. Just a little lady's blurb. Just a little lady's blurb. Thank you, Ms. Raw. My phone also went off then. That was very spooky. Spooktina Aguilera. Oh, what's all this? Okay, Nova's having a giggle in the group chat. Thank you, Ms. Ra, for the bitty witty woo woos. I want to grab a Let's Go because I like Pokemon, but always get bored in a short while. Something less complicated is perfect for me. So the only thing that's an issue with Let's Go is it's quite hand-holdy. It's a bit like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, do you, sweetie? But it's very interactive, and I really like that. Guess what? I'm holding a hide and seek. Shall we do a hide and seek? I've never done one. You can talk to Zerua to participate in hide and seek. When playing hide and seek, you will receive wonderful prizes based on how quickly you finish the round. What does that mean? Connect with other players. Oh, I don't want to connect with anyone, actually. Oh. No? She didn't want to do that? No? I should probably finish off this building at some point as well. I still need to find more architectural dynasty.
Нет ничего лучше отдыха с Jet 2, и прямо сейчас вы можете сэкономить 500 рублей на каждой бабушке. Это скидка в 200 фунтов для семьи из 4 человек.
A Jet 2 babushka! Little old lady with a nice scarf. Little nice lady with a nice
Help me!
scarf.
I'm going insane!
Oh, and you know what? I certainly am. I love that phrase. I cannot believe that was off the cuff moment. It's resonated with so many people. Apparently lots of people are like, please help me, I'm going insane. It is the correct response to a lot of problems though, isn't it? Hello, Trubbish. Are you doing a good job?
Oh my god! Look at the amount of iron ore I have!
I should really build a smelting station, shouldn't I? Now, I want to see what this hide and seek is all about. There are many more Pokemon here now. It's because I've been working so hard. Hide and seek? Sure. What's this? Right. Make it to the Pokemon Center and touch the PC without being spotted. Well, who's going to spot me? Oh, I see. Oh, I like the music. Oh, okay. Touch the PC, so they have to move out of the way. Silly. Hello, Eva. I lost that round. Oh, do I have to do it from here now? Where am I? Okay, I'm over here. Bingley, bonglage. It would be easier if there was a first-person view for this. How am I going to touch the PC? Rowlet's going to get
Oh
me.
my gosh, I'm flabbergasted. Who uses that word?
Flabbergasted. We're currently watching that season on Patreon, and it's quite funny. It's a shame he went pretty early on, isn't it? You need to move out of the way if I have to touch the PC. Do they have to just look the other way? Oh, no, they can just turn around at you. How is that? How do you meant to do that? That seems difficult. Seems difficult. Oh, why have I started in Muck's bed? How upsetting. Oh, is it camouflage? Is that what I need to do? Hang on, how do I do the camouflage? Turn into a... What is this? Is this what I need to do? Okay. That was so easy. Ludicrous behaviour. It's not a table, it's a trapeze! Oh, America, no say. I lost. What do you have to give me? I would like a nice antique table, perhaps. Right, so that was appalling. It's so fun. Thank you, take this. Pieces of lumber. I mean, I do always need that. I don't need any leper berries or honey. Let's play another round. Sure, okay, right. I can actually play now. I can actually play. Let's play this properly, shall we? Right, so we need to transform. I'm a lovely tree.
Daytime tweed and a wig on a bin.
I'm a beautiful, elegant tree. Can I just walk right up to you? Oh, that's ludicrous. Okay. That's so stupid. Okay, imagine it is a game for children, isn't it? Children. I wish they'd bring out an MMORPG aimed at adults for Pokemon. Could you imagine?
Ballerina cappuccina. Mi 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 mi.
Ballerina
È la
Cappuccino! Back when
moglie di
AI
Cappuccino
wasn't the
Assassino.
worst thing for humans to face. Now it feels like that's the end of the world. Ballerina Cappuccino? No. But also, yes. It was so fun. What do I get now? A large lost relic. Okay, I did actually need that. And a hide and seek trophy. Oh, that's cute. Rainbow feathers! And a silver feather! And a star piece! And a Pokepencil! Goodness, she's just throwing things at me. Okay, that was actually very beneficial. I'm going to stop playing now, but that was great. Oh, do you see all those stuff that I got? Yeah, these Pokemon, they're not immense, are they? Time to generate Electricitouage. Okay. I've got lots of stuff in there. Where's my bag? Mummy's bag. Got loads of stuff then. Lots of Pokemon. Oh, we had a Psyduck. Oh, what could this be, girly wings? Oh yeah, I had to turn this into a spa last time, didn't I? Because it was upsetting. They wouldn't use it. Ah! A Golduck! This place is great. Nice and quiet, and the water is wicked gorgeous. Say, bud, want to join me for a little swimming? You're in a spa. You don't swim in a spa, do you? You can't swim? With those slick hands and feet of yours, I figured you'd be a great swimmer. Well, how rude. Right, okay. Golduck. It swims gracefully along the quiet, slow-moving rivers.
Made any secret of the fact that I am a complete tart.
She is.
Because I like salty cream. And I'm almost embarrassed at how easy I am.
My goodness, that's the extended edition. I didn't even know. I did not even know. Oh, thank you, Golduck. Well, that's nice, isn't it? I kind of want to find some more relics. We were given one, so let's have a little look-see at what the relic might be. Salted cream. I do like Nigella. She's very naughty, isn't she? Right, appraise the large lost relic we got. Got 6 of them. That could be a... Could that be not a dino piece? A wiggly mirror! Oh! A wiggly mirror. Oh, good. Yes, please appraise the rest of my items. Cream. Allergic to hay fever. A big nugget. I don't like the word nugget. It feels problematic, even though it's not. Yes, please appraise more. Oh, look at that little yellow thing! I don't know what that is, but I love it! Ah! What even is it? I've never even seen it before. Right. Nap time bed. What does the nap time bed? That's a Snorlax. We don't have a Snorlax yet, do we? No, is the answer. A wig on a bin? I don't know what that is. It's like a little seal, but also like a fish. A seal fish. A fishing rod. Okay. Let's praise some other things. A garden ornament. Miscellaneous garden ornament. Isn't that the mouse hold? Can I get a mouse hold? Are they mouse? What are they called? Mouse hold? What are they called? Is it mouse hold? And what's the evolution called? Something else. Mary Schrager will not be pleased. No. Rosemary. It's a Raichu. Oh, we haven't got a Raichu either. Raichu sign. I've got loads of stuff from this, winning that silly hide and seek. Miracle Seed. That was really good. I remember I used to use that on... Was it Sunkern? In like Gen 2. I love a little Sunkern. I would stop him from evolving into that hideous flower. Because I liked my little Sunkern. No appraisals, but I do have to go put lots of things in the bin because my bags are full immediately. Neon Yellow Baby Seal. I think it is. I don't know what it's called, but I think it is. Miracle Seed. Oh, Charlotte Church. Charlotte Church? Charlotte Tilbury, even. She's quite an unlikable figure, isn't she? Right, big storage box. What's in here? Let's add some things in here. Have I got space? Oh, I sort of do have some space there. Okay. Let's add... I don't need a fishing rod. I don't need the bed. I don't need the nugget. I don't need the wiggly mirror or a star piece. Garden ornament. I do feel like that... Oh, I don't need that either. Do you feel like that could be something? I'm sure something uses that. Oh, too many fossils as well. Oh, I could put the Raichu in there. Sort Mummy's bags. Oh, I have more to appraise as well. Okay, let's get rid of you. How do I sort? Oh yeah, like that. Bingly, bing, bingly, bong. I don't need this either, do I? Moo moo milk. Moo moo milk. Unpleasant phrase that is. Okay. Charlotte the Harlot is Tatsugiri. Oh, hello, Charlotte. Tatsugiri. Is that their name? Where are they? Should we go find them? Someone's dropped a bag. What's in the bag? A miracle seed. Oh, good. It was around here, wasn't it? Where did she go? She just vanished. I think she lives over here. Is that her? No, that's Pichu. I really popped off with this area, didn't I? I hated it at first, but it does look... What a lovely little town square that is. I should build more. She's... Oh, this is her house, I think. Yeah, Tatsugiri. So that is her name. Delightful. Very delightful. How quaint and sweet and petite. And petit déjeuner. I feel like I should build something up here as well, because I hate a big flat surface. Okay, let's go and find some bits, shall we? I'm going to go... Do you know where we haven't been in a long time? We have not been to the Withered Wasteland. I'm going to work through the island, see if I can get some good little bits. There's no C in my name. There's a C in my last name. Hello, Steck! Undefined error. I've often wondered about architecture. I feel like it's one of those industries that if you like it, it's great, but I feel like a lot of it is just waiting for someone with lots of money to commission you. Does that make sense? And I feel like there's not a lot of that happening. Like, what does... Obviously, there's, like, tiers to lots of jobs and careers, isn't there? Like, what's the middle tier of an architect? Is it, like, designing sheds and, like, little outbuildings? Or is it deciding, like, would the council employ you to make affordable homes? I mean, I don't think any councils are making affordable homes now, are they? But do you know what I mean? Like, is there that, like, level? What does a mid-level architect do? Is that an industry crumbling due to the use of AI? I imagine so. The market is flooded. That moth's found Joan Stefan. She has, yeah. Venomoth. I haven't seen Roly-Coly in a while. This was my first ever. Hello, what do you have for me? Have this. What is it? Is it a...
Oh, Blastoise, I don't need any more sticks.
Awkward. This was the first, like, proper little building that I did over here, wasn't it? And this was all, like, these little bits. Little individual things. Was Bonsley the first one I ever built? I think, oh, there he is. Little Bones Voyage. What was funny about watching Decorated Saints is my mum has the exact same haircut. Oh, no. Is your mum a 90s woman? What's in the... Ah, there's one. I need to find more fossils. I want my Alundra.
A table setting, delightful.
What else is there around here? Another one. Happy Blast. Well, he did seem happy, didn't it? Okay, mash the A. A moonlight poster? What's that? That looks fun. A moonlight poster. That is so... Well, that's frightening. What is that from? Hated that. Thank you, Drag Dolly. Hated that quite a lot, actually. Thank you. What is this? I don't remember building. I did none of this.
And it wouldn't be in my
That would
bijoutier.
not be in my bijoutier. How dare you speak to me? But it wouldn't be in my bijoutier. Do you remember when I could not stop saying bijoutier? I feel like it's the frequency of bijoutier has reduced, but it is still there. Like a rash or something. I need to find more buried treasure. There's not a single glowing orb of treasure. What's down here? A slow push. Bingo-lee-bong. Anything in here? No. I forgot I have you. You live in this water fountain. Tatsugiri doesn't evolve apparently, becomes in 3 different forms. Curly, droopy and stretchy. Oh, that's quite sweet. I quite liked him, he was sweet. The gift from the office, which one is that? The one that's like... That one. I quite like this woman that slaps her face on the desk because it is quite ludicrous as a reaction. I love that one so much. I thought it was so funny. Never played a Pokemon game. This is not like any other Pokemon game. This is a Minecraft meets Animal Crossing meets Pokemon. He's dragon. Oh, love a little dragon, girls. Oh, I've already done the end game of this deck planner. You kind of have to... Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't give spoilers. You have to complete the storyline, and then you learn that all the lore about the game is quite dark, and then it becomes a sandbox building game. A floaty little dude in the rain, and just the most bonkers landscaping ever. Yeah, that's basically end game content. So earlier in the game, I didn't realise that you couldn't just disassemble a windmill. So this one has been floating ever since, and I can't bear to look at it, so it will fly immediately away. There's not a single piece of buried treasure anywhere, though. I'm a bit annoyed about this. I need some fossils. A foussage. Oh, hang on. I'm going into the boundaries.
The time has come. You to lip sync
For your purse.
for your life.
So, Jack Dolly, what did you think about the ending of All Stars 11? What did you think? What did you think about that? A wind tunnel. He does look a bit like a flying teapot. He's got a little, is it called a pith? We've had this conversation multiple times on the Patreon recently. A pith hat. I think that's a pith. Pith! There's no treasure here, so I'm going to go elsewhere because I'm bored of jiggling about. Love her! Thank you for subscribing. In a sorry story, girls. Let's go to the beach. Beach. Let's go get away. You think, Drag Dolly? Oh, I really also liked Joey J. Girl Piss. Piss Girl. Pith! Is it the same pith as you're talking the pith? You're taking the pith. No. Apparently I could not read that for some reason. Don't quote that witch. Oh God, what witch? What witch? What witch have I quoted? Oh no! That's fucking Nicki Minaj, isn't it? No, we can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Nicki Minaj. Yeah, we can't do that. No. God, what an absolute flop Tina she is. Completely destroyed her career for what? Nothing. God, I forgot that was one of her songs. How crazy is that? Can you build for the fruit trees? You can, yes, and you can feed them to your Pokemon. Isn't that nice? You can also crush them into paint, so you can paint items and objects. And you can also plant the seeds to make more trees. Is that a furnace we just got? I don't know if I want a furnace. I would quite like... I'm surprised I'm not seeing any ground treasure anywhere. There's the sleeping Snorlax. I think he just sits there, doesn't he? Mosslax. I don't think I can move him around. Oh, very good, yes. Oh, Vivacia. She was fun, wasn't she? Oh my God, there's a bit of floor treasure. I must say, as much as the bracket system was enjoyable, I am a bit over it. I know, controversial. Mysterious slate. Oh, I've got loads of them. Oh, I need to go back to the Wicked Wasteland to get rid of all them. I must have like 5 now by now. Anything else? Anything else? What's in here? Oh. A sparkling woman. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh. Yes, I sort of wanted the runner-up to win, actually, in this season of All-Stars. I thought it was great. But, you never know. She might get on a versus the world. All-time favourite artist? Do you mean, like, musician? A musical artist? Or do you mean, like, artist? Like a painter? Sculptor? Woman? Yes. Just yes. Yes to all the above. We have 2 women! 2 new women! Who are you? Ugh, I thought it was a spider. What are you? Oh, so relaxing. Flying around is nice, but when it comes down to it, kicking back and relaxing at home is the best. That is so true, you know. Love going on adventures, love coming home. Want to chill out together? No, thank you. Mary Katsu, what's this? You're really struggling late again, finally losing friends going out. Appreciate being able to relax here. I'm so sorry, Mary Cat. That sounds like a lot to go through at the moment. I hope that some brighter days are ahead. That doesn't sound nice to go through at all. Have I got any exciting plans or trips for the summer? Me and Speedy Brandon are going to watch live wrestling at Wembley Stadium in August. Do you know I used to live at Wembley Stadium? Isn't that crazy? I hope you enjoy that. That sounds fun. Live wrestling at Wembley Stadium. Very exciting. Oh no! Like a bin. A bin on a boat. Don't boil a kettle on a boat. Don't boat a kettle on a boil. I found a nice time. I think I'll chill out here for a while. Then after I do that, I'll go find the sea. Good. Bye-bye, Pilippa. Have I got any nice plans? Well, I think I spoke about this last time. We did plan to go on a little city break to Amsterdam, but then the hantavirus happened. We were like, should we just wait a little while? Because they were going straight through our airport, our local airport, and then also Amsterdam's airport. And I was like, I'm going to be the unlucky one that sits next to a hantavirus evacuee, and I'll end up catching it. So we didn't do that. We went to the Pyrenees for my little birthday. I have a plan. I have some sort of semblance of a plan to Japan. I would like to do it within the next year, but I don't have anything concrete at the moment because there's a few other things going on in the background of life that I need to address and sort first. I'd like to do, we want to do a little city break to Amsterdam and to Nice in France. I'd like to do a little trip to Nice en fossa. En fossa! I think that would be very sweet. So yeah, no big trips as of such, but just a couple of little like long weekend. I have not considered a Nordic river cruise, but that does sound lovely. I do like Scandinavia. I enjoyed Sweden when I was there. I think actually Sweden's the only one I've been to, so maybe I'm a bit biased. But yeah, I would like to spend a little bit more time in Northern Europe as well. It's just finding the time, isn't it? Like, finding the time and then doing all that. Finding the time for all these adventures. I've got so many places in the world. I'd love to see more of Asia. Like, obviously, I went to Nepal. I would love to see Japan, Thailand. I'd like to do China. The Philippines. Where else is there? Probably a few more. I must say, for obvious reasons, I've had no interest in like Bali or Indonesia. Yeah, could you imagine Dubai? Yeah. Just call me a Dubai woman. Absolutely not. No. I sort of, when people say like, oh, I'm going to Dubai, my estimations of them drop instantly. You know, like it's a real ick. A real ick I have. Iceland. Icelandia. Is Reykjavik the capital of Iceland? Is it Reykjavik? Or is that Finland? No, Finland's Helsinki, isn't it? Yes, Reykjavik. I would like to, because all of the volcanic... there's a beautiful scene I often see in, like, travel situations with people going to Reykjavik, or to Iceland, is the big black sands with the winds that go across that just looks so atmospheric. I think that would be a beautiful place to photograph. I would... Oh. What's this? Get out of here! What are you doing here? Hello! You caught me in a real good mood, have I? You look quite frightening, actually. Maybe I'll make it rain. Okay, do you want me to speak to you? If I remember correctly, you can transform into all sorts of Pokemon, can't you? It'd be a real hoot if you transformed into me someday, don't you think? It would be, can I? All the Pokemon around here seem to be having so much fun. Sure is nice. I tell you what! Is that what you do? Make it rain? Okay. Well, fine. Screaming lady. He is quite frightening looking, isn't he? Very large, whaley woman. Big silly. Family holiday was just overnight. So like a day, then a bit, a short day. Say it's overrated. Yeah, see, I can't even like, because of, obviously it's like highly illegal to be trans in that area of the world. I can't even if I'm going further afield, I have to be really careful about where my planes like go through, and also if they're diverted. Isn't that like panic-inducing? Turkey is also rolling back like their support of LGBT people. Not that they ever were like, I would say they were like tolerant rather than supportive, but it's not going well there in that region either. And that means I might have to be careful about stopping through Turkey to go to Asia, which is also annoying because Turkey's airport, Istanbul airport, is a huge hub for travel. Namibia? Where is Namibia? Am I allowed in Namibia? Is there a woman in the sky? I hear her. There she is! Hello! Bonjour! Thank you for following, Audrey. Can we speak to you? I would like to speak to you. No? We can't speak to you. Should we go down the chimney? Oh my goodness, an item I have not collected. What is this? Oh no, I need to eat a salad, don't I? Eat a salad. Eat a salad, everybody. Und Wurstsalat? That's sausage salad in German.
A recipe for a ship's wheel.
Oh, well, that could be fun. I could build a little ship. J'ai un secours dans Pokopia. Oh, I do not speak much en français, sadly. J'ai un. I have something Pokopia. Dans is on, is it not? You would say dans le table, for on the table, no? Am I incorrect? I might be incorrect there. I'm sure dans is on. Je ne crois pas les gens parlent français. Does that mean je ne crois is like I do not speak fluent French? No? A bilingual woman? No, I wish. Don't put me on the spot because I won't be able to. South Korea, that's one that I would like to see, yes. Callum is actually moving to South Korea. I may have completely doxed him there, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oops. So I will be visiting South Korea, which is fun. Je suis un darling. Oh, did he already share that? Okay, good. Right, I don't have to issue an immediate apology. A placement on the ground. So yes, how do you all feel about me playing World of Warcraft? I'm very excited for Classic Plus. I'm also very excited for Wrath of the Lich King. Stone! I'm also excited for BlizzCon to come back this year for the first time in years. What did we pick up? Did we pick up anything? I didn't get a relic then, did I? No. Okay, I do need some mysterious slates. I'm going to do a little bit more dithering until... Is there really no more here? Or anything in here? Anything in here? No. Anything in here? What's this? Have I been in here? I have not. Oh my god! All these secrets. A Munna bank. Munna, I find Munna quite frightening. Is it meant to be a little pig? I think it is, isn't it? Like a psychic pig. That's quite a scary concept, isn't it? A clairvoyant pig. Wasn't there a show about a clairvoyant pig? Or a story in the news about a clairvoyant pig? Here we go.
Come on, a fossil.
It's a CD. I don't want a CD. Fine, I'll take the CD. DVD PS2. Anything over here? Nope. Ooh, no.
Hello, Steffutech.
Maybe pipeline. Maybe. Peppa Pig. Clairvoyant Peppa Pig. Maybe all pigs are clairvoyant. That is true. Maybe all pigs are clairvoyant. Henwen. Oh! Henwen! That's probably where I'm thinking of, because I just watched that recently for the first time. Louis was like, we have to watch, we're having like a bit of a nostalgia time. I've never seen Anastasia, and I would like to watch Anastasia as well. I lost the professor's treasure when I destroyed the cave. Oh no! It's really dark, The Black Cauldron. I was very surprised that it was a Disney film. I was like, this is really bleak. It is good. It's such a shame it was a massive flop. But I enjoyed it. They reused a lot of the animation in, or from Hockety Pockety Wockety Whack. What's that one called? The Sword in the Swish. Anastasia is a singer. Also, Beverly Hills. Also, an animated film. Is that one by Disney? I don't think it is. What's in here? Oh my god, all these new places. Oh no, I think I have been in here. Yes, I think so. What's in here? Ah, to be a little Magnemite flopping about. Okay, so that's seawater. What about over here? Is there anything over here? Last little look, and then we'll go somewhere else. It was a Don Bluth film. Ooh. Ah, I see. But yes, I would like to watch Anastasia, and we also have to watch... So Louie's never seen Beauty and the Beast, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so we'll watch Beauty and the Beast. But we just did... we also just watched The Wizard of Oz, the original one. Really emotional, very surprising how emotional it is, because we then watched Wicked Part 1. And I would like to see Wicked Part 2, but I know it's blasphemy, but I can't bear musicals. I just can't bear them. Have seen Bedknobs and Broomsticks. That is a good one. Do you know what? Maybe we might watch that, add that to the list. I loved Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Traguna, Mercoides, Tricorum, Satis Deer. Love it. Absolutely love it. A large lost relic. Oh, perfect. Is that a fossoage? That might be a fossoage. What about you being fabulous in Chicago? I would like to see Chicago and also a burlesque. But I also fear that I might be like, no! As soon as someone's like, and now! I'm like, oh, God, here we go. I don't want to listen anymore. I was not a musical theatre kid. That's the problem, I think. Musicals. Bartok. Is that Anastasia references? Oh, hang on. My telephonetra. Oh, a woman. Ah, Wicked converted you, did it? I would have liked to have seen the stage version of Wicked, but I don't live in London anymore. So no. I should have gone. I should have made use of it. I think I was even invited to it once, and I was like, oh, I just can't go for some reason. God, I'm finding lots of little items today. A Pikachu sofa! Delightful! I shall put it in the bin. Do you know who we haven't seen for a long time? We have not seen Grubbin. Enjoy an extravagant voyage. You may notice the SS Anne is a bit different this year. This cruise route has been updated to bring new experiences to our customers. Wouldn't you like to take a leisurely tour around the world on a luxury cruise ship? Do you know what I would if... Oh, no. Take that off immediately. No, I would not. I would like to do a cruise situation if... I think Virgin's the only one that actually do, like, net zero cruises, don't they? They're notoriously polluting. That's one of the things that makes me go, no. Baba Yaga. Albino Bat from Anastasia, who then got his own movie. Oh, that's so cute! Kind of reminds me of Fern Gully. Was Fern Gully Disney? I don't think it was it? I hated Fern Gully. How frightening was that? It was my, like, nightmare as a child for a long time. Hexus, the Hexus tree, when it leaks and spews out everywhere. I was like, no! Hated it. It used to give me nightmares as a child. It's one of the only films that even as an adult, I'm like, no, not Fern Gully. Well, I think I've done all I can do here. Let's go to... I feel like I should go back to Withered Wasteland to get rid of all the bits in my bag to the Mew thing. Hello, Double M Sandra! Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're my YouTube viewer. I hope that you are enjoying the content. Stek Panna. Actually, we were going to watch that one, because how insane is that? That was the one that crashed off the coast of... Is it Italy? And it wasn't even that far away from the coastline, but so many things were done badly. Is that right? God, what a scandal that was. Scandal. I really enjoy Hedwig. Oh, yeah, I've seen Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Sweeney Todd. I tried to watch Repo the Genetic Opera recently, and I was like, I can't. I just can't do it. I really liked it, but I'm also like, no. If I'm going to enjoy a musical, which will happen once every 3 years, I have to really be in the mood for it. And I was like, oh, I'll just put it on because I've seen it before and I liked it. And I was immediately like, no, I hate this. What am I doing? I need to go to the Memorial. The Memorial. The book. Costa Concordia was all in... It was. Wasn't the captain showing off or something? And that's what the problem was? Or at least one of the major problems? Right. Similar sort of scandal to the bullet train scandals in Spain, actually. That awful bullet train crash that happened. Right, let's do the Mysterious Slutage. Where do we go? What are you? You are that one. So you go up there. What are you? That one. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Bing, bing, bong. Mysterious Slate. What's that? That's got a big circle on it. Where's this one? No. And then, is that the only one I have? I've got one more there.
The government girlywigs!
Oh, I think Biscuit's actually sitting... So, at the moment, because it's very warm, he likes to sit... So he can see outside of our front door, but also on the stone... Our, stone hearth, because it's nice and cold. It's not a hearth, is it, if it's your doorstep? Stone doorstep. You shape it a bit like a duck. It is kind of a shame that the Unknown didn't really have anything going for them in Gen 2. It was just like, this is the Unknown Cave, where you can catch unknowns. And I was like, oh... Okay. Right, that's all that done. Our bingo. Oh, do we have any... Oh, it's Nova's poop pond. Do we have any water over here? We don't. Do we have one over here? Oh, there's a little glowing woman. Here's a little baked sausage, yes. Sizzling outside. My roomie's dog is on probation for peeing in places that aren't. Oh, they are naughty sometimes, aren't they? Biscuit is very good with going in the right place, but every now and then he'll just be like, pee. And I'm like, why have you done this for? I feel like sometimes they just forget. Like, every now and then, he's just like, oops, piss. And I'm like, thank you. That's very nice of you. He does this thing as well where he... I don't know what it is, but he will hold in his pee until he needs to go for the biggest pee possible. And I'm like, for goodness sake, you have access to the entire grass outside. And he's like, no, I'll hold it in all day and go once in the evening for an hour-long pee-pee. And I'm like, okay, you don't have to do all that, but sure. Whatever makes you happy. We never got a parasect. Oh, it's because Paris lives there. Oh well. I don't really need a parasect. Is there anything over here? There is. A 3-month-old Frenchie. It's all pee and poo. Yeah, it is. At that age, it's all pee and poo. Everything's pee and poo. Yeah, at 3 months, that's what they do. They're just peeping and pooping. Have a nice salad. Louis has been at the gym and now he's coming home. I can't yet. I actually have to commit a sin today. Can you believe? I have to not stream for as long as I usually would because I've actually got a lot of housework that needs to be done. I need to de-weed a little bit of our garden because it's been giving me anxiety every time I look at it. Hello. A quiz. Okay, do you know what? A little quiz for Jump Pluff. Yes. Oh, Magnemite. Ready or not, here's the wig. What's Magikarp's favourite? Oh, I've got no pissing idea. Magikarp. Sweet. That is correct. Oh, good. What's the reward? A mushroom. Very good. Onion? A little onion butt? What we're talking about? Onions. Look at that little guy. What is that? What this one? This is a Jump Pluff. Sebi Phantom, welcome, my love. 5 streams. Very good. Very good. It's sentient. It is, yeah. Sentient balls. Right. I've done that bit, and I think I've gotten rid of all that. I think this was the first ever build that I did in this game. These little cave houses. Which are still quite sweet. They're very, very rustic, though. So rustic. I never got a coughing. It's an air purifier. Or humidifier. How funny. Right, I wanted some pink grass, didn't I? From the Skylands area. But I would like to try and... Where's Grubbin? Is he not here? I never see Grubbin anymore. Never see them anymore. Very sad. Is there any goodies around here? No? Not even a little bit? What about in here? That's new. Sean M! Thank you so much for gifting! 5! My goodness gosh! Thank you. Gosh, that's quite a discotheque experience, isn't it? Thank you, my love. How are you doing? Hello, Saugbal. How you doing, love? Welcome back. There's no goodies anywhere on the island. No goodies. Very upset. Yes, so to talk about my gardening. We've got a little lawn and these like large spiky weeds have decided that now is their time to shine and I need to get rid of them. So I had to buy like special gardening gloves yesterday because they're actually really spiky and I was like, oh god. I tried to use my normal ones and I got pricked with a splinter on my little finger and I was like, awful. So instead of going absolutely crazy and like setting fire to them, I'm just going to rip them out by the roots. I just put my hook down to get a banana before bed and saw you were streaming. So I had to jump on and say hello. Hello! Welcome. A banana before bed. Is that a euphemism? Oh, that's hot. I wish I liked fruit. I do not like fruit. I'm definitely a vegetable queen. Are we allowed to eat fruit? Oh, yes. You're having quite a problem, aren't you, with your... What is the problem? The problem is some sort of parasite that lives in your fruit and vegetables. Is that right? I don't even know what's going on. I swear every day is a new horror. Very upsetting to learn about all this stuff. When am I needing to hop off? In about an hour, I think. In about an hour. I'll do a little 2-hour stream today. Usually I would do 3 or 4. Today is just going to be a little 2. A little 2. A little 2. No euphemism. No. Are you sure about that? Well, I hope that you enjoy your banana. A glowing woman. I do quite like Ludicolo. Ludicrous and ridiculous at the same time. Oh no. Oh, piss. Everyone's panicking. Thank you. Thank you. I did well. Yes, thank you. Thank you, I did. Oh. Sudowoodo is a lot smaller than I thought he would be. I can hear twinkling. She's just spawned in. We have been blessed by the presence of a literal lizard. Oh! Oh, did I mess that up completely? I did, didn't I, by not paying any attention. So our lizards here are doing really well in this heat wave. They're really big. They must be eating all the good bugs. Must just be bugs everywhere. I feel like when a heat wave happens, obviously all the water heats up, so mosquitoes are like really prevalent, and then the lizards just sit and eat mosquitoes all day long, and they get really big. So we've had lots of big lizards around, which is nice. Carl lizard. Oh, I like that. Little Carl. Carl the lizard. And I would rather have large lizards than lots of mosquitoes, so I don't mind that. They do give you a bit of a shock, though, because you don't really know where they're going to be, and they're often, like, hiding underneath something to stay cool, and if you end up moving something, they scurry out so quickly, it gives you a bit of a fright. Because they're a lot bigger than you think they're going to be. Gay frogs, yes, that's true. It's mostly our lettuce, our government gutted the program responsible for taking care of parasites. Oh, is that what the problem is? I thought it was something like that. So is it now affecting, like, is it like an anti-pesticide situation? I guess it must be, no? The lady that bleached her lettuce. Now that sounds like a euphemism. She bleached her lettuce. I must say, about 20 years ago, I learnt a phrase from a gay friend of mine that was so funny, and I didn't understand at first, and then I understood. And I wouldn't use it because I feel like it's slightly insensitive. But it's when you go to the bathroom, you say, "Please excuse me, I need to go wet the lettuce." Can you believe that? And I thought it was so funny. I need to go wet the lettuce. How upsetting. And now I just say, "Do you need a sprinkles at the pee-pee parlour?" Oh my god! A woman is in the flowers! I want to look at this one first. What's this? Oh no, okay. I was not allowed to. Dash bun? I'm sorry, what is this? Dash bun. Why, hello, sweet child. Were you drawn in by my scent? I'll have you know my aroma is just one of my many favourable qualities. Have you admired the shine of this glistening body or these lush, ruffleable tufts of fur? You're made of bread, are you not? Oh dear, I apologise for going on and on about myself. I want to hear about you too, of course. Very dash-hound behaviour. The cutest little... It's a biscuit. It's an actual biscuit. Look at the state of that. Love that. The pleasant aroma that emanates from this body, this Pokemon body, helps wheat grow. So Dash Bun has been treasured by farming villages. Adorable. Find it in a Best Bread bakery, but he was just in the grass. Love that. Absolutely. What a delightful little silly creature. Is it based on that knitted bread? The thick bread that you knit? I don't know what it's called. That is adorable. I love you. You can follow me around for a bit. All right, let's be off. You can follow me around. Now, wasn't there a thing here? Oh, it's gone. Okay. What a delightful, silly little creature. Dash Bun. How enjoyable. Look at his little feet. What a ludicrous picture. I have to send this to Louis and be like, I just found Biscuit. Oh, hooray! Thank you for subscribing. Good morning, Junkyard. God, I'm getting terrible at... What's it called? Double... It's a Charla! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He evolves from Fido. I quite like Fido as well. Look how he runs! Oh! Oh! I love the little swirly ear buns. Like a little donut. That's adorable. What generation is that in? Is that the latest one? Because I've never seen that before. Maybe in Wind and Waves I shall have to capture one. And be like, yo! Is it 5:30 a.m? Why are you up? Why are you doing all this? But also, welcome to my... I can't imagine waking up and watching me. How stressful. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It goes like, aliens are calling. Kettle of fish. That's what I say. Except this is a kettle of babies. I wanted more. I wanted more from you. There's one. What do we have in here? What is it? A small lost relic. That could be a fossil. I can't remember if you just dig up fossils immediately or if they take a little... You have to appraise them. I genuinely cannot remember. It's been a little while since I've done any of all that. Any more? There's a Pokeball. If I go over there, though, I bet Dash Bun is going to be like, I can't follow you. I'm frightened. Do I have name tags? I don't think so. How is the summer in Spain treating me? Hot. Uncomfortable. Generally, it's been a dry heat, which is actually a little bit easier to cope with. But... Where was that? Where am I going? Oh, it's up there. But we had yesterday, was it the day before, a really humid day. And I was like, this is... foul. Literally sitting there like this, just covered in sweat. And I was like, I don't like this. A chic table! But generally it's been okay. We've got aircon. I mean, most houses down here have aircon because obviously it's right on the Mediterranean coast. I think further inland they might be a bit rarer, but here we've been okay. But it is like... Let me tell you about what happened while I was looking for leper berries. I do not care about leper berries. Thank you. I think my Dash Bun must be, like, unable to follow me. Someone's having trouble following you. Hello? There he is! Ah! That is adorable. Love that. What do you want? It never ends. Here's a little token. What have you given me? A rock. Delightful. Do we all know what they look like underground? Have you all seen the art? North America's been in flames. Yes, my love goes to you, Steph, because I know that you are a Canadian lady. It's all gone a bit absolutely insane this last week, has it not? Spinosaur tooth fossil. Amazing. Louis has responded with going, oh my god, skagged. And that is the correct answer. Yeah, apparently, isn't there like... Isn't the US government also trying to, like, blame Canada? They're trying to be like, how dare you, we're finding you. Like, what is going on? Whilst also not doing anything to mitigate climate change. Just... I'm going to stop calling it climate change, because that's not dramatic enough. It needs to be, like... Climate crisis? Something that sounds a bit more urgent. I think I might just start referring to it as the climate crisis. Mind you, people have been saying like the cost of living crisis, but absolutely no one is doing anything about that, are they? So maybe crisis is just not a word anymore. I'll be having that. Thank you. What do we have over here? Nothing. Nothing! Nothing at all. Right, I want to take Fido with me back. Not Fido. What's she called? Dash bun. This thing is quite frightening looking. Where's Dash bun? Where are you? Here you are. I'm going to take you and take you to Pallet Town, but I'm also going to go and get Fido from Withered Wasteland. And you can both move into a little villa together. How about that? Won't that be nice? What am I doing? Sunday afternoon with the Luxeria. Yes, AJM Doodles. Welcome, my lovely heart. US government won't accept the blame at the best of times. Certainly not with... Absolutely not, exactly. Trump's blaming us and probably thinks we live in igloos and ride polar bears. To be honest, he's got no pissing idea, does he? He's been in the news here a bit, actually, recently for his absolutely abhorrent speech he went on about Spain the other day when he was like, we need to cut all trade with Spain. Like, proper just... weird, nasty behaviour. So, I mean, Spain doesn't care, but he has been in the news here because of it. Right, Fido lives here. Where is Fido? Can we see Fido? Is that Fido? There's Fido! Come along! Let's go! Oh, we're gonna reunite the little... Oh, look! There's a little pack of doggies! I love them! I'm gonna faint if I do that. Right. The land of Bisquay! Trump even got involved in the whole Argentina scandal with the World Cup. Oh, yes, because even I heard about this. I could not give a single turkey's bumhole about the World Cup. Was it something about Messi? Is Messi the FIFA favourite and it was a problem and they lost anyway? Is that right? Was it Messi? Something about Messi? Messi Church? Bait! The yeast in Fido's breath is useful for cooking. That's an upsetting sentence I never wish to hear again. I don't want yeasty breath, thank you. Right, come along, little doggies. Let's put you in your new home. Get out of the way, but you can live in the prized place in here. How about this? Right, you're not going to live with the cats, the Eevee cats. You're not going to live with those. Psyduck and that other one kind of looks a bit like a dog, don't they? Yeah, do you know what? You can live in it. Where's the other one? Come on. Come on. Oh, it's like just talking to Biscuit. Come on, follow me. Right, you're currently in the cleaning supplies. Would you like to live here? Want to move in here? Are you sure? Yes. Yes. Oh, I shall read that in a short moment pipeline. Dash Bun, would you like to live here? Want to move in here? Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, the two little babies are now living nicely. Fido is immediately left. Oh, where's she going? She's being chased by the squirrel. Oh, how fun. They're playing silly puckers. Is this a little secret meeting? How good. Right, sorry. So apparently the rumour is that Messi's final World Cup and that it's Messi's final World Cup and that it was scripted for Argentina to win from the start. But also at the end of England versus Argentina match, they held up a banner about the Falklands being theirs and it broke FIFA's rules on political statements or protests during the World Cup. It's banned. Yes, I heard this as well because the UK is very much like, the Falklands are ours, Margaret Thatcher. Babies. So yes, it's all a bit much, actually. Every day is too much. Isn't FIFA, like, inherently political? This is the same thing with, like, Eurovision trying to be like, we're not political. Like, the inherentness of Eurovision is political. One might argue that anything that is a competition will inherently be political because it involves people, and people are political. Isn't that like the Latin word for people or something? I don't know. Maybe that's persona. Not football ads. Maybe my ad rate will go up if we're talking about the World Cup. Yes, unfortunately, Minimoto, that does seem to be the... Does definitely seem to be. What else was there? Would you... Is it possible for you to recreate something from Decorating Sense for us? That'd be something ridiculous. Double absentee. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to recreate something, but I do eventually have a few little DIY projects for my second channel, and I feel like I could tie in a little Decorating Sense theming just for, like, silly giggles. Because I think that would be fun, wouldn't it? I want to make these, like, wooden raised plant beds. And I have all the wood, and I have everything to make them with. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and we're currently in a heat wave, so I don't really want to be cutting outside in all this heat. But a little silly DIY moment with perhaps a little Decorating Sense reference thrown in there here or there, I think could be fun. Could be, like, silly. A Joan Stephan cosplay, yeah. Could you? Well, you never know. Right, I don't need to be back here. I need to go to the other one. Skyland. Is it called Skyland? The Sparkling Skylands, because I want you to get some pink flower. Grass, even. A carpenter woman, yes. A carpentrice. Raised plant beds years ago and our strawberries are thriving. Oh! Yes, I feel like one of the only fruits that I can get behind is raspberries. And there is a species of raspberry in Europe. I don't know if this is the same everywhere, but they do ones that are spineless, like they don't have the awful spikes on the bushes. So I'm thinking about doing a spineless raspberry bed. Oh, staring in the pipe. Oh, do I have things in here? Yay! Right, what I need to do is... Oh. I need to make lots of grass and then pluck the grass. That almost sounded a bit PS2 music there. I just got a notification. What's the notification?
Ah, the government!
Personally, I like boysenberry. What's a boysenberry? I don't think I've even heard of a boysenberry. Oh, hang on, I have a voice note I have to listen to. Sandwich cheese. Boysenberries are delicious, is what they are. But what do they taste like? A blackberry. We have a raspberry bush that doesn't have prickles. I recommend never putting a raspberry plant in the ground because they'll spread everywhere. Yeah, that is something. It's the same with mint, isn't it? If you put mint in the ground, it goes everywhere. And unfortunately, I really like mint. We have a lemon tree that grows just nearby, like on our public road. So you can like go and take a lemon. And I have this idea of growing a mint tree and having like lemon and mint fresh lemonade. How exciting is that? Yeah, don't plant mint because it's notorious for being like, hello, I am in your house. In fact, I own your house now. Get out. Are raspberries the same then? Sadly. I'd like to also have a plum tree. Louis likes plums. I could not care less about plums, but Louis likes plums, so maybe we'll do a plum tree at some point. But I feel like I need to own somewhere before I'm like, do you know what? Let's start putting plum trees in. I guess you could. Can you grow a tree in a pot? Plum trees are quite big, though, aren't they? Is there a mini plum? Can you get mini plums? Like a miniature plum tree? I gifted Novimpia a mini lemon tree. For their housewarming, so they can grow like mini lemons for their drinks. And Olympia had eyed up this lemon that was growing on this tree for ages, and then she plucked it ready to have it, and it was off. So sad. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Very annoying, sad. Raspberries do spread. Ooh, planted in a little pot. Boys with berries. Jacob. Oh, talking about boys with berries. Has anyone seen the Heartstopper film yet? I have not, but apparently it's quite explicit. What do we think about that? Oh my god, pipefish. Love the word patio. Love the word patio. Mint is the kudzu. Oh god, what's a kudzu? Is it the Japanese knotweed of the herb world? Plant them in pots. You can have patio trees for sure. I don't know about plum, peach, lemon, and orange. Yeah, they're quite big pots though, aren't they? Like huge. Figs. Oh, I'm not a fan of figs because they bring wasps, don't they? Apple trees. Oh, that's adorable, Sean. Yeah, Biscuit loves fruit and vegetables. He loves fruit and vegetables. I don't really care for radishes. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, cooked in something, they're quite nice. They add like a peppery amuse-bouche. But Biscuit loves a radish. Oh my god, he loves it. Fresh out of the ground, he will eat a radish. So when I have the space, I want to have a little radish patch for Biscuit. See, the only thing that I found difficult about Heartstopper, the series, is it was just a bit like frilly, fanny, foo-foo, nothingy. But I also understand that it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, it felt very like fantasy children. Does that make sense? Like, maybe not children, like fantasy teenagers. Iron steps. I'm carrying too much. Oh no. A little bit too unrealistic, but also I guess it's because like the kids kind of need something to work towards, don't they? Whereas one of the reasons why I enjoyed Heated Rivalry, I mean, obviously explicit nonsense, but it felt a lot more like aimed at millennials and adults. And I was like, okay, I can get behind this. Whereas Heartstopper feels a little bit too... Maybe, like, it's not edgy enough, and maybe that's what the problem is. I need a bit of grit in my, my dramas, my documentaries. Connor Stormy! Do we know if the actors are, in the words of Joey J, homosexuals? Or have they not speculated yet? I actually don't really know anything about them, to be honest. I've got too many things in my bags. My bag. I need to go put things away from my bag. I've got so many trees. Right, we have to go to... I have to go! I have to eat a salad first, because I can't do anything without a salad. Bag. I still haven't seen it, but I can understand it's some feel-good fluff. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that as well, but I think like 3 seasons of it is a bit much. The unrealistic part of it that I thought is how they were very like, oh no, let's not, and let's hold hands, and oh, I'm like, that is not realistic. Gay teenagers doing that? No. But everyone needs something like that, don't they? It felt very safe, and I feel like a queer existence is not inherently safe. But I guess you need the fantasy, don't you? Sometimes you need the fantasy of all that. What am I doing? I need to clear my bags, so I have to go to the bag shop in the land of Bisquet. Yeah, kind of tired. Yeah, I think something can be edgy without being tragic, though. Like, all we had for a long time was tragic stories, wasn't it? I'd actually say the comic is based on a bit more gritty. Interesting. Is it Heartstopper? Is it a comic? They're both straight. Really? Interesting. Heartstopper is for people who are discovering who they are in their early teens. I will agree there. Hated Rivalry is for adults who discover who they are, but both great to watch. Yeah, I really enjoy. There was a reason why it was the most streamed show for a while, wasn't it? And it was kind of good. I mean, it was like, it was a bit smutfest, but also like, so, you know, like, there's been plenty of smutfest naughtiness. They're not both straight. Controversial here today. A sapphic romance when no one dies. That would be nice. I must admit, I don't really know a lot about... has there been a really popular one since the L Word? A sapphic romance? Yeah, I feel like at the moment it's very like gay heavy. The gays. The gays. I need to go to the department store. I need to go to the department store.
Follow me, Peter. Oh.
Wholesome smut. There you go. That's nice, isn't it? I actually thought it was kind of realistic. The only thing that really annoyed me about Heated Rivalry, which I've not read the book, so it might be true to the original material, it might not be, is when they kept doing it felt like every minute was like 6 months later, 2 years later. I was like, these people are going to be 54 by the time this season ends. I guess I could change the feathers, couldn't I? Right, I don't need the mysterious goggles. Don't need that. I certainly do not need all this limestone, all these lima beans. Don't need a miracle seed. I don't need this much grass. Okay, I'll start putting stuff in there. Actually, no, I can put it in there, can't I? Because that's the grass. As they say in Espanol. Gracias, girly wings! So, there's a saying in Andalusia which really confused me when I first... when I first moved here. Because some people shorten hasta luego, which is see you later. They shorten it to hasta luego, and it sounds like they're saying a fuego, which is fire. So for a while, I thought when I was leaving petrol stations, people saying a fuego, I was like, are you telling me something is on fire? Like, I don't understand. So I was like, is this right? Fire? A fuego? Fire? There's a fire! See you all later. Do you know what I mean? So I was a bit confused about that for a while. I don't need any of these. Don't need these kits. Absolutely not. Don't need this tree. Don't need any vines. Don't need any wheat. The fields of wheat. Get rid of that one. Maybe I should keep a copper ore. I do feel like I may. Oh, I should probably put them in things. I don't need any paper. Don't need stardust. Right. If I craft things, though, I should probably go and put some things in the crafting ones, shouldn't I? Yeah. How is my Spanish? Hello, Guy. How you doing, love? Treat yourself a little house fire. My Spanish... It's not as good as I want it to be, but it is considerably better than where I was. Does that make sense? So, I've been learning the differences between, like, requesting things in a way that's formal, informal, and polite, and, like, demanding. So, to say, like, quiero... when you're, like, ordering a coffee or something like quiero café con leche, por favor. Quiero is quite a, like, informal but slightly rude way to say it. In a way that's, like, it's not rude, it's just not polite. It's saying, I want a coffee, please, rather than being like, can I have, or I would like a. Does that make sense? But, like, me gustaría, which is, I would like, it doesn't sound right to me. I think that's like... I think you would say that as in... If someone says, do you like that painting? And you would be like, me gustaría. As in like, I like it. Like, me gusta. I think that's a bit more like that. I haven't quite learned the intricacies between it, but I've recently learned, is it Quiseria? Which is, can I have, but in a way that's like, actually meaning like, can I have something to consume? Rather than, another way to say can I have is, oh, what is it? Is it, it's like que pudera or something? Oh, this is bad. I'm on the spot now. But it sounds like, can I obtain? Which isn't correct for, like, ordering food and things. But there's so many little nuances that I'm like, okay, I need to learn all the differences between all of these now. But what I actually do is I'll get to the point where, like, in a conversation, if I'm casually asking, I'll ask how to say something in Spanish. I'll be like, I'll ask something like what the name is, or I'll sort of like stumble through the sentence of like, in español, ¿qué? Like, what in Spanish? Yeah, like perita, for example, is bitch and not little lady dog, whereas perrito is like little boy dog. Isn't that funny? Silly. But yeah, there's a lot to learn, and I'm not going to be quick at it. I can tell that. I think it's going to be one of those things, it's just going to take me years and years and years to adjust to. But then again, like, I plan on being here for years and years and years and years. So I'm happy to invest the time in learning something that I'm going to be here for years and years and years for. Does that make sense? I need to put some mushrooms in that box. Leaves, stone, small log. I don't need a rope. Twine! Non-burnable garbage. I don't need a crystal cluster, do I? I don't really need the iron ore. That can kind of be put in there for building. I don't need... Do I need 52 wooden hand... Why do I have 52 wooden handrails? What was I building with wooden handrails? I don't think you can survive Wonderland, can you? Yes, Batfiend! I've made a few... I wouldn't say friends, acquaintances that I see a few times. But they're not like internet people. They're just sort of like people in real life. Yeah. There's Spanish learning app that bullies you for saying things wrong. See, that could be quite good. There's also that for German, is there not? Louis? Is that an energy drink? I can have it in the can if you would like to bring it up. What? I can't hear you. No, it's okay. No, it's okay by itself. To caress, I would love to, yeah, to caress the banister. Did you know she's released an ice cream called Tuki de la Creme? Oh god, Tyra Banks' ice cream brand is obsessed with AI though, sadly. I keep seeing it constantly, it's so annoying. I love learning new languages. It's amazing when you start to grind and suddenly you start to understand. Yes, it is. It's really rewarding to have a conversation. Like that first time having a conversation, you're like, I actually know what's going on and how to respond. Because some of the time I've noticed that I will understand what someone is saying, but I will not have the capacity to respond. And there is nothing that makes you feel more dumb than that. I feel so like immediately incapable when I'm like, I know what you're saying. I know how I need to respond, but I actually don't know how to respond. It's so annoying. Oh, you didn't have to do it in all that. What's this? Oh, goodness, she's bubbling up. My good, oh, good, it's dinner time. People want to, yeah, people want to see your muscles. No, you need to come and get across. We're on this one. There you go.
I've got no muscles whatsoever.
A tiny man.
Little bit.
There you go.
Little bit, not crazy. I've got to go.
Okay, bye. Bye, Ziz. Bye. Hello, Biscuit. Goodbye, Biscuit. Did you all enjoy the gun show? Welcome there. Oh, he's got lipstick on. Welcome to the gun show. Oh, this is so full. It's gonna bubble out. Hang on. That was very sweet of him, wasn't it? I've got a nice energy drink and a sandwich. Look, a little cheese sandwich. I won't be hungry. Oh, that's nice of him. Goodness. Anyway, I'm all a dither. What were we talking about? He is a good boy, yes. Oh, that's what I needed to do, silly woman. No. Oh, did everyone like that, did they? Okay, I'll let him know. He doesn't like being on camera, so he's not on camera very often. But our little trip to the Pyrenees, I was like, would you like to be debuted on the second channel? And he was like, I don't mind. So you're going to see him a little bit more in that vloggy video, which is cute. I felt like a Labrador first half year in a new country. I couldn't understand the mood. I understand the mood and some words in general sense, but couldn't respond. Yeah, it's real upsetting, isn't it? Because it is a bit like, I don't know, it just feels like the world, as soon as you travel and can speak another language, my goodness, does the world start to make more sense? There's a lady that makes reels where she speaks English but with Swedish syntax. I need to see that. I must admit, I was very surprised at how people switch between Swedish and English when I was in Sweden, because Swedish also has like a mouth tone to it in a way that's so different to what I was used to hearing. Maybe this might sound a little bit ignorant or perhaps rude, but Swedish has I noticed this with the women more than the men, actually. It sounds like the women speak from here, like right from the tip of the lip. Almost like, oh, you're a sweet. Maybe you can elaborate further. It sounds like you're holding a sweet at the back of your tongue and you're speaking from right, like the language comes from here. Whereas some languages that I hear people speak sound more like here or like at the back of the mouth. But Swedish is very like, shush. It's very here. And that was something that I just had never heard before. And I was like, oh my God. Crazy. But I can't remember. I didn't spend a lot of time around Swedish-speaking men. So I can't remember where they spoke. Does that make sense? Is that offensive? I'm so sorry if I have deeply upset you by saying that Swedish is like eating a sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sweetie. Sweetie Swedish. Right. Moving swiftly on from, I don't know, debauchery. Let's have some leafage. Hollandaise has throats. Hollandaise? Hollandaise? Is that what it's called? No, it's very, very fascinating to hear how other people hear it. Yeah, it was something that I'd not heard before. And the time that I realised, because I thought it was just like a quirk of the first person that I spoke to, who was like a PR organizer lady for Visit Sweden. And she said, hey. And it was like, here. And I was like, oh. But then when she spoke in English, it was like, it wasn't here anymore. It was just like using the whole mouth. So it was just a thing I learned that very quickly. It became a, I think that's just how Swedish is spoken. It was fascinating. Right, let's dig up all these. How do I put away? There we go. Do you know, I still forget the buttons on Nintendo. Put away that Nintendo! There we go. There we go. There we go. And we do it again because I need some more pink tall grass. Oh, Dutch. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry. Dutch Hollandaise. I was like, Hollandaise? Nice little eggs Benedict for the occasion. The thing is, I love an eggs Florentine, which is the vegetarian eggs Benedict. But my goodness, every time I go and have it at a place, they drench it in hollandaise sauce. Now, I'm not a sauce queen. I like a little bit of sauce on the side, should I choose to wish I have it. But if you're serving me an eggs Florentine in a hollandaise soup, I'm upset. I feel like that is due to the accent. In Stockholm, for example, they speak very forward in the mouth, and then you go north and they speak further back. That's interesting. Maybe that is a case. Yeah, because you would hear the same in like English. Southerners, a southern like middle class accent almost speaks without touching the mouth together. You don't touch the teeth never touch. Whereas when you hear someone speak from Newcastle or Newcastle, there's a lot of like the stretch of the vowels, like canny, plastic, bath. It's very stretched. Does that make sense? So it's very similar to English in that sort of sense, that different regions obviously use different parts of the mouth to enunciate. And that's how you sound authentic, like an authentic baked potato. What am I talking about? Let's go back to the land of Bisquay, girly wigs. Also, you spent time in Stockholm. We have a particular accent. Yes, I did also go. I spent one day in the archipelago, but we were only, I think we were 3 hours into the archipelago, so we weren't like right at the north. But I noticed people spoke slightly differently. Not greatly differently, but a little tiny bit. It sounded like there was a little more gravel in the voice of the island folk. You have arrived home. I'd love to spend more time in the archipelago. Beautiful. Is that, but I feel like, is it ethical to spend time in the archipelago? Thank you. Like, I would love to spend like 3 months in the archipelago. What am I doing? I need to fly. Look at this little creature. Look at that. It's quite adorable. It does look a bit like a parasite though. We're placing plants up here. Oh, I don't think I got enough. 11 pieces. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, maybe. I feel like this could be a little pretty decoration. That already looks a bit more inviting, doesn't it? Nobody's used my cafe. I'm very upset. Bath. Yeah, see, I would say bath. Southerners drag the vowel sound. But the word plastic is one of the only ones we don't, because if you went up to someone and was like, please, can I have a plastic bag? You would be ridiculed, even in the South. A plastic bath. I need a plastic bag. Imagine asking for a bag as opposed to a bag. You old bag. I'm missing one piece. Maybe we can put a little flower there. Und Floraliage. And now. Oh, I've got things to appraise though. I used to love travelling to Bath for work every day. It's such a nice place. It's damn expensive. But is this Bath Spa? Beautiful place to visit. I can imagine it's a very difficult place to live. What am I doing? Appraise. Hello, can you look at this, please? Thank you. I need some fossils. A funky diffuser. What does that mean? Oh, it's another coughing. Okay. Bath Spa. They believe it's under construction, maybe. Also, hello. Hello, Sabby. Bath Spa is a lovely place to photograph, actually. Bath Spa has the cathedral? Is there a cathedral in Bath Spa? I've only been once, but I remember really enjoying it. Didn't get to go to visit the Roman baths, though, which is obviously the whole point that everyone goes. I didn't get to see it, sadly. But we had I can't remember what we did. What did we do? I think we stayed at a little hotel. A Charizard rug! Delightful! Appraise this puss. I did prefer working in Bath than living in Bristol. Apparently, though, Bristol is quite up and coming, is it not? Louis has family members that have just moved to Bristol, and they can actually afford, like, a sensibly sized home to rent, which is nice to hear in the UK. Can you believe it? A bag of sand. I do not wish to have a bag of sand, thank you. So I fear that... I think Bristol is great for music and drugs. Oh, Brighton used to be for that. Great for music and drugs. Ability shield. Okay. And one last thing. Or 2 more things. I would quite like a Charizard rug, I agree. A piece of charcoal. Oh, Merry Christmas. Appraise the last relic we have. An adrenaline orb. I could probably do with one. Oh, that sounds a bit anxiety-inducing, actually. Right, let's go to... I still didn't get any fossils. I don't know why I'm getting no fossils at the moment. Very dry on the fossil front. I need to complete this one. I need the tail so that she'll arrive. Let's do... Let's go to Gimme Ghoul and give him some things, shall we? Where's he? Rocky Raige. Brighton! Love a bit of Brighton. But it's not as expensive. Yeah. Pipefish. It's one of those things. I wouldn't say the UK is affordable in general. But I think there are ranks of, like, affordability, aren't there? When I left London in 2022, I dread to think what my apartment is worth now. Like, what people are paying for the apartment that I lived in now. I was already, like, at the very max of my budget. And I was like, if they put this price up, I can't live here. And I have a feeling that they absolutely have by now. Because that was 4 years ago. Which is 4 years ago. How have I been out away from London for 4 years already? That's crazy. I spent 16 years there. Was it 16 years? 14 years. Crazy. Is there a lady there? Oh no, you're just enjoying yourself. Okay. What did I come here for? Rocky Ridges. What were they doing? Oh, Gimme Ghoul. We need to go to the hideous little creature. Is he in here? No. He's in the... Where is he? He's in the... No, he isn't there. I love it when I see people that have entirely flattened this area, because I'm just like, yes, I agree. I didn't like Rocky Ridges. Too much stuff. Really posh bits and really shit bits of Bristol and everything in between. I feel like that's... I feel like you can say the same about, like, Brighton and stuff, can't you? Is Bristol a city? Or is it a town? I imagine it's a city, right? Does it... I know absolutely... I don't think... I've never been. Does it have a metro system? Does it have... What does it have? Bristol is a city. Is it like Sheffield? Sheffield is a city? I was looking for a flat. Me and Brandon in Bath and other areas. Renting it. I swear to God, the cheapest flat I could find was 1,200. I swear blind. A Matchbox was bigger. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it? Just appalling. My first apartment when I lived in London was £650. And that was pricey for then, but it had a spiral staircase and 2 bedrooms. And me and Sinestra split it, and we were just affording it. It was great. Nova, yeah, I'm terrible with geography. Meryl Stream. Clock. Let's, I brought you something cool. What's the difference? Look at this, and I brought you something cool. Ah! Rainbow feathers. How many rainbow... Something cool. Yeah, let's have a look. What have you got? Armor fragment. Oh, is that for... I can get that. I can get that. Is it... What's he called? Chick soldier. Chick soldier? Chickadet or something? Armor fragment. Chickadet. Chick lieutenant. Is that the one? My landlord is refurbing my bathroom. I just know he'll put the rent. Oh, they always do, don't they? Landlord special. And then they're like, do you know what? I think I deserve an extra £100 a month for this. Bristol has been a city since 1300. A population of 500k. No metro, but it is shit and unreliable buses and a few train stations. Okay, that sounds very... Like Brighton is the same. A shit and unreliable bus situation. 500k residents, though. That's quite small for a city, no? Hang on, how many does Brighton have? Maybe Brighton's around the same sort of size. Brighton population. Oh no, Brighton's smaller. 285,000. Oh, but if you include the metropolitan area, it's 637. Who's including that, though? Grow up. Nobody is. Okay, so Brighton's smaller than that. Oh. I deeply enjoy the T sound in some Irish accents have at the end of the words. T sounds in an Irish accent. I can't even think of an example. Like a softened T sound. Do you mean like when they say up to garden? No, that's Yorkshire. Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll have a feather. A gaming light. Absolutely. I've got the hiccups now. What's all this? You never mentioned Hove. I actually quite like Hove Seafront. I think Hove Seafront is very beautiful. I spent a lot of time in Hove as a teenager, being an absolute rapscallion tearaway in Hove Park. I feel like there's that joke, isn't there? When you say, oh, you live in Brighton, they go, Hove, actually. Hove feels posher than Brighton does. I mean, I don't hate Hove. Lots of lovely apartments that are within walking distance of, like, the centre and the town. I don't really know much about, like, Hove away from the seafront-y kind of zone. A gaming chair. Hove. I have spent some time in Hove. I've never lived in Hove, though. I did live in Port Slade for, like, 6 months. Can you believe it? Portuslade. Portuslade, as we used to call it. I lived opposite a petrol station. Rainbow. Yes. A ditto rug. I've already got that. Right, what does the silver feathers get me then? Is it furniture? A furniture. A ditto. A ditwish. I bought you something cool. What about the silver feathers? What do they get me? A pop art lamp. Do you know what? Sure. You mentioned that you learned to speak in a more neutral accent, or misunderstood. No, I did. I taught myself how to do it because I absolutely hate it. Sounded like where I was from. And it's mainly because I was bullied by people. So I was like, I don't want to sound like you anymore. So I learned to speak very, like, BBC regional accent, channel1.com. Very that. Rather than being like, hey! I'm gonna do you in, girl! Rather than that. You know? Very that. Right. I got a load of nonsense there, didn't I? What was... Oh, the big man has knocked my screen. Oh, so many big muscles. What will he do with them? Knock everything over. Funky diffuser, yellow meteor lamp. That's cute. Charizard rug, a fishing rod, soft sand, an ability shield. And a piece of armor and a gaming light. I did get quite a lot then, actually. Okay. Alright, okay. Sure. Let's go back to the land of Bisquet. Hi, Godric. How you doing, love? Can you explain what a chav is? I heard it mentioned in a video and couldn't follow. God. I feel like a chav is the evolution of a townie, which was someone who enjoyed, like high street brands. But chav also comes with, like, a connotation because my life was made hell by chavs growing up. It is like a working class British lad or ladette. It can be very... put it this way, I've known a handful of chavs that have been, like, nice to me growing up, and I actually really enjoyed their presence and company. But there were a lot of chavs that were feral. Like, really not very nice, kind of like hanging gangs of teenagers that would, like, beat you up, destroy stuff, graffiti everywhere, that kind of stuff. So they're usually, like, if I think of a typical chav, I think of, like, clipped, really short hair, sportswear brands, usually a grey or a black tracksuit, very Nike or Adidas, maybe in, like, a lower income area. You didn't really see posh chavs, and if you did, they were more like, I don't know, they just didn't behave that way. Yeah, they're a bit boy racery as well. When they grow up, they would get, like, souped up cars and make loads of noise at night with their cars, like, revving them. They'd very, like, hang around the local McDonald's at night and, like, show each other off their cars. And there'd always be some, like, 19-year-old boy racer lad that had like a 14-year-old girl around him, and you'd be like, that's not acceptable, actually. There was that kind of vibe, so it's very, it's not a compliment to be called chavvy. Or to live a chavvy lifestyle, it's not a compliment. And I did not enjoy being around chavs growing up because it was they made it very apparent that I was an odd one out and not to be liked. So it was tough. It was tough. Ilya from Heated Rivalry is a Russian chav. Would you describe him as a chav? I don't think I would describe him as a guy because he had money. He was like well-educated, not saying that chavs can't have money, but it's not like a what's the word I'm even looking for here? It's I guess stereotype. It's not a stereotype that chavs have a lot of money and are well-educated. Does that make sense? Generalization, I guess that's the word. So there's a place called Molescombe, which is where I used to live near in Brighton. And when we used to get on the train, if there were loads of chavs coming up from Molescombe, we used to avoid getting on that train because they would be problems. We would get beaten, stuff thrown at us, yelled at, very homophobic, despite also being very gay. It was not, yeah, I didn't like, although, do chavs still exist in the same way? Whitehawk. My goodness, Whitehawk is one. Whitehawk and Molescombe, I feel like they're the most chavvy. I never had a chav phase. Never had a chav phase. Oh, Sabby, chavs sound like jocks. Well, jocks would go to school, wouldn't they? Whereas chavs would be like, they would always be causing trouble in terms of, like, they would never be present in lessons. So I had a chav bringing a gun in my high school, and she was expelled. I had another chav dealing cocaine in my high school. So they were like 14, 15 years old. Like, these were not good people. It was very antisocial, dangerous people. But every now and then you'd come across someone who just looked like a chav who wasn't. They were like really sweet. So I used to know this other girl who, her family you would consider quite chavvy, but they were lovely. And her brothers were all quite chavvy looking. Sort of fit the boy racer type. Like, one of them had a car, a little Volkswagen Golf, who would rev it. But he was lovely, absolutely lovely. And it makes you kind of go, so what's the missing ingredient? Like, why are these ones nasty and these ones aren't? And I don't know. But some people are just nasty, aren't they? Right, I need to have a salad. But yeah, the chavs used to give the goths such a rough time, literally getting, like, beaten within an inch of their life. So the people that assaulted Sophie Lancaster, I would class as chavs. Right? The Shameless characters. If you've ever seen British Shameless, that's chav. That's chav. They're not all bad. Not all chavs are bad, just like not all goths are great. Right, what Pokemon have we seen? Is that Arcanine? In a magma fishing I don't believe that. Magma fishing? Who's fishing in magma for an Arcanine? What? Okay, sure. Electakid and Golduck are having an argument in the potted plant department. I love that Miss May just comes out of the screen. Absolutely love that. Right. I don't think I'm going to start anything new. What are we on? Oh, we're on 2 hours. Okay, my lovelies. I think I'm going to call it an end today. I don't really think I did anything in this stream except try and hunt. I want to finish the fossils. I need some fossils. Good sake. I guess I need to use is it the dowsing machine? The dowsing rod. Maybe I'll save that for next time. If we don't end up playing World of Warcraft. But my lovelies, I'm going to go and eat my sandwich. And I'm going to go and then do lots of house chores because I need to do lots of house chores. Well, my lovelies, let's have a little save. Save and quit the game. There we go. Oh, God. Why is it taking so long? That was a small moment there. There we go. A lovely conversation. Well, let's head back over here. Thank you guys so much for being here today. It was just a little bit of a more casual one today because I do have to dash away and do like actual like house things, which is something I wouldn't usually do. But because we had a guest stay, I sort of let chores build up a bit much than I should have. You know, when you're in entertaining mode and you're like, don't need to de-weed the garden right now. I actually do. So this week, coming out on the Chanel, we have on Monday's video, which is tomorrow, we've got another episode of America's Next Top Model because I realised it had been 5 weeks since my last one, and that's way too long. So we've got another America's Next Top Model going out tomorrow, girls. I do have eventually another Luxeria Labs coming out. Probably will be towards the end of this week, I imagine. Don't quite know just yet. Weed the Garden Grandma. Thank you. I also have on Patreon, I know I've got a few Patreons in here. We have another episode of The Traitors UK coming out on Friday. And then, my loves, it will be time to see you at the streaming again. I think I probably will do World of Warcraft. I don't know just yet. I'll see how I feel throughout the week. Streaming to me is very much like me downtime. Me silly social downtime lady. When is more decorating sense? It will be a few weeks' time because I can give you an exclusive. I have started season 1, episode 1 of Hell's Kitchen USA. And my goodness, Gordon Ramsay is vile in this, but great television. My goodness, is it crazy? Crazy. Yes, Batfiend. That very secret that I've just told you. It's absolutely bonkers, but I'm very excited to go through that because that's an actual season as well as a series. I don't just have to like dip in and dip out. But yes, he's so mean in the US version. My goodness, it's like a different person. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all throughout the week on various things. Have a lovely time. See you all later. Thank you, Ms. Ra. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you to the new followers. And thank you for all the subscriptions. I'll see you soon. Au revoir, as the Spanish in Andalusia do say. A fuego.